Nvidia just lost China, the world's second biggest chip market. Revenue still grew 85%. It's a $5.4 trillion company, the most valuable on Earth. And on next year's earnings, it trades cheaper than Coca-Cola. Its four largest customers will spend $725 billion next year. 3 of them are quietly building chips to replace it. So is Nvidia the safest trade in tech, or the most crowded? Let's run the numbers. Start with the part that doesn't compute. In fiscal 2026, Nvidia did $216 billion in revenue, up 65%. The year before, it grew 114%. Let that sit. A company this size is supposed to slow down. It accelerated. Net income, $120 billion. Gross margin, 75%. Free cash flow alone, $97 billion in a single year. For scale, Nvidia's free cash flow is larger than the entire net profit of almost every company in the S&P 500. This isn't a chip company anymore. It's a toll booth on the AI economy. Here's the concentration almost no one prices in. 9 out of every $10 Nvidia earns now comes from one place, the data center. Look at the ramp. Fiscal 2026, quarter by quarter, $44 billion, then $47, then $57, then $68 billion. 4 straight quarters of acceleration. Then last quarter, the first quarter of fiscal 2027, data center hit $75 billion by itself, up 92%. Gaming, the business that built Nvidia, is now a rounding error. This is a pure play bet on one thing, that the world keeps building AI. Most people think Nvidia sells chips. The smarter read, it sells the whole room. Inside that data center number is a business nobody talks about: networking. Last quarter, Nvidia's networking revenue grew 199% to almost $15 billion. NVDA Link, InfiniBand, and Spectrum X, the wiring that turns thousands of GPUs into one giant computer. That's the trap competitors keep walking into. You can build a faster chip. You cannot easily replace the rack, the switch, the software, and the chip all at once. Nvidia doesn't sell you a part. It sells you the system. So why hasn't anyone caught up? 3 reasons, and only one is the chip. First, CUDA, 20 years of software that every AI developer already builds on. Rewriting it is a cost, not a feature. Second, the full stack, chip, networking, and software shipped together. Third, pace. Nvidia now ships a new architecture every year. Blackwell, Blackwell Ultra, and Rubin next. By the time arrival matches last year's chip, Nvidia is selling next year's. That's how it still holds roughly 80% of the AI accelerator market. If you want the companies that actually win the AI build-out, subscribe. Next in this series, the aerospace supplier earning 50% margins on parts. Here's the number that powers the whole story. In 2026, just 4 companies, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta, plan to spend about $725 billion on capital projects. That's up roughly 77% in a single year. Amazon alone, around $200 billion. Google, up to $185 billion. Most of that money flows toward AI infrastructure, and a large share lands in Nvidia's pocket. When your demand is set by the 4 richest companies in tech all racing at once, your order book looks unstoppable. But hold that thought, because those same 4 customers are the bear case. Now the part that should have broken Nvidia and didn't. In 2025, Washington required a license to ship Nvidia's China chip, the H20. Nvidia wrote off $4.5 billion of inventory and lost billions more in sales. Then in December, a deal to sell the more advanced H200 to China, with 25% of revenue going to the U.S. government, stalled completely. Nvidia has booked $0 from that program, so Nvidia now plans for no China data center revenue at all. The number 2 market? Gone. And the company still grew 85%. That tells you how violent the rest of the world's demand is. China was upside, Nvidia chose to live without. Now the risks. Because at $5 trillion, the bear case matters more than the bull. Start with concentration. About half of data center revenue comes from a handful of hyperscalers. And those same hyperscalers are designing their own silicon. Google has TPUs. Amazon has Trainium. Microsoft has Maia. Broadcom, and Marvell build the custom chips behind them. The shift to watch is inference, the everyday running of AI models, projected to be 2/3 of all AI compute. Inference is price-sensitive. That's exactly where custom chips and AMD compete hardest. Analysts already model custom silicon, taking around 37% of inference deployments. Two more cracks worth tracking. One, margins. 75% gross margin is extraordinary, and extraordinary invites competition. Nvidia's own share peaked near 87% in 2024 and is expected to drift towards 75%. The direction matters more than the level. 2. The money loop. Nvidia has invested in the very customers buying its chips, names like CoreWeave and OpenAI. Cash goes out, chips sell, revenue comes back. In a boom, it's genius. In a downturn, critics call it circular. Neither crack is fatal today. Both are the first things that crack if AI spending cools. Back to the opening claim. The strangest number here. Nvidia trades at roughly 25 times next year's earnings. That's about 37% below its own 10-year average, and in the range of slow-growth consumer staples that grow low single digits. Here's the comparison investors should sit with. A $5.4 trillion company, growing revenue 85%, throwing off $97 billion in cash at 25 times forward earnings. Wall Street's average price target sits near $300, about 35% above today. 37 of 39 analysts say buy. The expensive stock is, on the math, priced for a slowdown that hasn't shown up yet. So, where do I land? In my view, the valuation isn't the risk. The concentration is. Nvidia is the highest quality cash machine in technology, but it's a one-customer group, one-end market story. As long as hyperscaler capital spending keeps climbing, the forward multiple looks too low. The day that guidance gets cut, not lowered growth, an actual cut, is the day the whole thesis gets repriced. This isn't a stock you value. It's a capex cycle you monitor. My base case for the next 12 to 18 months. Most likely, Nvidia keeps growing, but the growth rate halves as the law of large numbers bites. Watch 3 signals. First, data center growth. It's plus 92% now. A drop below 40% year over year is your first warning of digestion. Second, gross margin. Guided near 75. A sustained slip below 70 means pricing power is finally eroding. Third, custom silicon. Watch Broadcom and Marvell's AI revenue. If custom chips blow past that 37% inference share, the moat is leaking. Upstream, Nvidia's fate runs through TSMC's packaging and the memory makers. Downstream, every AI app you touch is paying a tax to one company. The catalyst that lifts it, China licenses reopening, or another spending raise. The one that breaks it, the first hyperscaler to blink. Nvidia lost the world's second biggest market, watched its own customers arm against it, and still printed the best numbers in tech. The bull case is the cash. The bear case is the crowd. At 25 times forward earnings, the market is betting the slowdown comes. So far, it hasn't. This was the first in our company deep dive series. One stock, all the numbers, no hype. I'm Big Z. Follow me. See you in the next deep dive.